As we enter the generation of waiter robots and writing assistant chatbots, should we worry about our jobs? Is it scary, especially for people in developing countries?
83% of employees in white-collar jobs reportedly are using AI to do as much work as possible. This could definitely lead to AI doing pretty much all of their jobs at some point in the near future.
A recent report released by Goldman Sachs estimated that due to the advancements in AI, there could be a loss of 300 million jobs in the near future. Another report stated that there were almost 4,000 job losses in May 2023 due to AI alone. One thing is for sure, the advent of industrial revolution was only able to transform the agrarian economies to a more developed and sophisticated economies that we live in today. It is only fair to say that the cognitive revolution could transform our society in a similar way.
The huge increase in food output supported the expansion and sustained a large population and boosted trade. The increased use of machines over human or animal power in farming also meant that less farm workers were needed and they could leave the land to industrial towns. Better metals and richer fuel also contributed to industrialization.
Human history is simple. Things were terrible before 1895. Terrible. The average person in the West lived on less than $1 a day in today's money, which is half the current rate that the UN regards as abject poverty, right? You were going to be pregnant from the time you were 14 till the time you were 30, and the chances are that you were going to live through that was like zero. Your parents were going to be dead, at least one of them. You were going to lose at least half your children. You're going to spend the vast majority of your time in backbreaking work. Your life was hard in a way that modern people can barely imagine. And there's been an economic miracle of unparalleled significance in the last 150 years.
A report suggested that advancements in AI could create around 97 million new jobs. The World Economic Forum's data showed that 20% of companies expected AI would only add jobs than replace them. There can be a possible transformation in the type of jobs that we do. We are already seeing the rise of highly paid prompt engineering jobs. This trend is clearly visible even in developing countries like India, where recently introduced AI courses have seen 19% growth in enrollment in bachelor's programs across the country in the year 2023-24. 95% of the seats were filled, and on the contrary, only 39% of the civil engineering seats and 50% of the mechanical engineering seats were filled. This is a wonderful and a worrying news at the same time. It is showing that even the developing countries are leaving no stone unturned to get ready for the next big technological revolution. However, with global warming and climate change on the rise, plenty of waste management issues around the world, growing toxicity of land, seas, and oceans, even the groundwater pollution, and with not enough skilled technical personnel, can become a major issue to the progress of humanity in the distant future.
Você vê novamente o vídeo, o estouro da barragem lá em cima, o terreno todo cedendo e se movendo, e a lama já vai transbordando pela mata e vai indo em direção à parte mais baixa do complexo. A gente sabe que a grande região estava desativada desde 2015, mas o complexo, essas são imagens de equipamentos da Vale que foram cedidos. Você vê aí, pelo que foram cedidos para empresas privadas que estão investigando o desastre. Você vê aí esse braço, parece um braço de blindagem, que nós vemos na imagem do agora, pelo outro lado, à medida em que a lama chega, você vê que há na parte direita pessoas trabalhando em carros, tentando sair desesperados.
All day, rescue teams have been scouring the mud for any sign of life. But they admit more than 24 hours on, they're unlikely to find any. Up to 300 people are feared dead here in southeast Brazil after a dam collapsed. Many were mine workers having lunch when the cafeteria they were eating in was engulfed. Pulling anyone out is incredibly difficult and dangerous. A helicopter hovers inches above the sludge. A woman's life hangs in the balance below. It is a desperate race against time. She barely has the strength to hang on, but the emergency team managed to get a rope attached and get her to safety. For two of the men to save her, elation, but such moments are rare.
News from Madhya Pradesh, and 2 people are dead and 4 people are missing after fly ash dike gave away at a coal-fired power plant. This is in the Singrauli district of the state. The flow of the fly ash traveled at least 6 kilometers from the Reliance power plant, swallowing up whole agricultural fields along the way, covering them with this toxic sludge and sweeping away several people. 2 people are confirmed dead, 4 are still missing. And according to authorities, this is the third such incident in the district in a year's time. There are many power plants, remember, in this particular district of Madhya Pradesh.
AI is the next big thing, believe it or not. It is better to work on retraining ourselves. At the same time, we as a society need to find a delicate balance between running after the most popular thing and paving a new way for many others to follow. Thanks for watching Sapiens. If you enjoyed our video, please like, share, and subscribe to Sapien Pulse.